What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How we doing? Hope you're staying safe and healthy during these interesting times. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video. We have an excellent day as usual in store for us. Very productive day as always.
Now, right. Yeah, let's go. And you look on the time from right shoulder. Now right. Now left shoulder. Okay? Intuitive. Okay, that's it. Yeah, same leg that you are passing, this is the best. Goes in from side to side. עכשיו מבט כתף שמאל, תבין? הרבה יותר נוח, נכון? בזמן, עכשיו מבט ימין. עכשיו מבט ימין. עכשיו כתף שמאל. עכשיו אם תרווח כל פעם, תיכון, צד ימין, צד שמאל, איך לך נוח להסתכל. עכשיו דרך שמאל, עכשיו דרך ימין. From right shoulder to left shoulder, I give you again the pass, you give early. And go and move and left again. Okay? Now he gives you again, he moves, you give him the pass. No, you give him. עכשיו נביא עוד פעם.
Which leg should I play?
Left leg. He plays back to you. You only bring him the ball. יופי, יובל, מבט שמאל, מבט ימין, מבט שמאל, רב, נכון, יופי, that's it, great, מבט שמאל, בראבו, יופי, מבט ימין, מבט שמאל, יובל סחר, הלאה יובל, תעשי לי כל left, הלאה, let's go, 4, that's it, look left shoulder, 4, that's it, 8, okay.
1.
Pass to me, left shoulder.
4. 3.
Left shoulder. 2. Okay, that's it.
6. 5.
That's it. Right shoulder.
4.
Yes, left shoulder.
3.
That's it. Yofi.
4.
Last one.
3.
That's it. Okay.
Good.
Bravo, let's go.
5. 4. 8. 2.
1. That's it. 1. Lower right. High number left. Liga bastante עכשיו יובל. 3. ולילה. Now again, 8, left, 4, right, 7, again left, again 5. יופי, שמאלה, בראבו. יופי, יובל, בן. אוקיי, keep going. Keep going. 2, right, יופי. יופי. טוב. הלאה. טוב, תנו זה ימין.
7. 5. 4.
That's it.
6.
Left, that's it. 8. Keep going,
Come
left.
on, bro.
Okay, no. Don't speak about Eric not nicely because I take you out from practice.
1.
That's it.
5.
That's it.
4.
That's it.
2.
That's it.
3. 5.
That's it.
7.
Yes.
8. 4.
Right, yes.
7.
Okay.
5. 4. 6.
Left, yes.
2.
Yes.
1. 5.
Okay, that's it. Take a breath. Left, it's right.
5.
Good.
7.
Yes, concentrate. Good.
8.
Yes.
4.
That's it.
7.
Go.
5. 4.
That's it.
6. 8. 2. 1. 5.
5 left. That's it.
4. 2.
So I'm going to explain this drill really quickly to you. So as you see here, Yuval is on one side, I'm on the other side. Yuval needs to play 3 actions. I have 2 actions. So he's going to play backwards twice, depending on the number. If it's 1 to 4, he'll go right. If it's 5 to 8, he'll go left. And then his third action is playing across to me. Before he plays that ball across to me, I have to check the iPad, and then based on the number as well, if it's 1 to 4, I go right. If it's 5 to 8, I go left.
Okay. Move on.
And then naturally we switch sides. I have the 3 actions that Yuval had before, and then he has the previous 2 actions. So I play backwards twice, and then my third action is playing the ball across to him. As you see, this drill is excellent for game awareness, always checking over your shoulder, seeing where the space is, seeing where you can play the ball. Obviously, the goal always is to play the ball forward, play the ball positively, like I've talked about before. But if you have to keep the ball, sometimes you have to play backwards, sometimes you have to play side to side, and it's better to sometimes keep that ball instead of playing risky. This is an excellent exercise to teach you some game realistic skills as a midfielder. So then the next drill, you start in the center. The first action based on the numbers on the iPad. If it's a low number, you play backwards. If it's a high number, you play forwards. The second action will always be a long ball.
Move on, pop. יופי. הלאה, תשימו לי כדור ברשת. לא.
So as you see, there's an excellent way to work on game movements. Yuval plays as a number 8 or 10, so he's more offensive. I'm more defensive, playing as a number 6, as a number 8, or an outside back. But this just works on game actions and game awareness. talked about in the past how to hit a long ball, but a couple quick tips here is you want to take the touch obviously in the direction you want to go, and you want to have a nice forward movement as you take that touch. As you're taking that touch, you're opening up the hips, you're opening up the knees, you're opening up the ankle joint, and you're trying to get into triple extension as you hit that long ball. Obviously, you have to judge the weight. Sometimes you have to get really under it. Sometimes you have to hit the middle of the ball. This obviously depends on where your teammate is. But body should always be over the ball, and you should strike through the center of the ball with a nice locked ankle. What's up, guys? Just finished a great session with Avner and Yuval Ashkenazi. I want him to introduce himself, where he's from, and give you guys and girls some advice. Your name, where you're from, where you're playing now.
My name is Yuval Ashkenazi. I play in Maccabi Haifa now, and before I play in third division in Israel.
Yeah, you've had a great story, huh? You started, yeah, really good story.
Yeah, I work hard.
He's the symbol in Israeli football of hard work, and it pays off, you know?
Yes, not me, but you know, everybody work hard, but maybe I'm example to children how you can start from the bottom and then go up, but it's need to work hard and
consistent.
Consistent, yeah, of course, but you need to think what you need to improve. If you don't think, you can't improve.
Yes.
I have my friends don't go up because them walk, but you know, like stupid.
Yeah.
You need to
work smart and hard.
Yeah, smart and hard, and you know, every day. You know.
Yes.
If you stop because the coach don't give you the play, it's kill you.
Yeah. No, I talk about this all the time. You need to be persistent. You know, if you don't get a chance, you need to keep going, because your chance will come.
I want to explain what is work hard. Work hard for me, it's not believe yourself or something. Yeah, you need to believe yourself, but you need to practice, you know. Now I practice with Eric and on technique things, you know, in the football, but it's not everything. You need to work on the video. You see games, ללמוד, practice to the game. To understand the you know, everybody playing middle, the attack or something, or defense. You need to learn the game, and need to work on power. Need to work on mentally, but you know, the work is mental. You know, you need to come earlier and to practice every day, and to thinking what I need to improve. Not practice like a machine. I don't know, like robot or something. You need to improve to thinking about this.
And that's the importance of video. You watch yourself on video. You see what you need to improve.
Yeah, of course. If I need to improve, I don't know, my pass, or if I improve my power, if I improve, I don't know. We need to learn every time, and that's it.
And also, it's important to know your strengths, you know?
Yeah, of course.
You know, your strengths as a player.
Yeah, of course.
One thing that I always do is I make sure I cook my food before training, so once I get home, it's ready to go. But a rule of mine is we always feed the animals first. Don't come in my house. Alright, we feed you, but take it easy. Yo, she's hungry. She's very hungry. Enjoying it? Good protein, huh? Enjoy. I'm gonna go eat myself. Alright, so let me walk you through this entire gym session. As I always talk about, I know you get tired of it. Make sure you get a good warm-up in, at least 5 to 10 minutes before an upper body session. Doesn't need to be as extensive as a lower body session, but still make sure you get warmed up. The shoulders, the T-spine, that upper back, as well as the entire upper body region. Also important to warm up the hips for an upper body session to make sure you can use the power as well in your hips when doing compound explosive upper body movements. So I love grabbing a PVC pipe. Obviously it's good for some PVC dislocations. It's good for some twists for that upper back. And then I got into an overhead squat, really good for hip mobility as well as activating the glutes. And then I got into some shoulder activation with the band pull aparts, the band pull downs, and then I finally finished off with some explosive stuff. Always very important to finish off your warm-up with some explosive stuff to make sure the fast twitch muscle fibers are ready to go for the session and you can be explosive and move like an athlete like I always talk about. So I love the clap push-ups as well as the hand release push-ups. Then I got into some barbell bench floor press. I'm basically in a strength and power phase, and I list the reps and the sets because you guys love when I do that, but please don't copy exactly what I do. You need to work based on your goals, what part of the season you're in, your phase. Obviously, I always say you need to reverse engineer based on your goals. So here are some weighted pull-ups, going quite heavy here. Thanks, brother, for standing in front of the camera. I appreciate you. Then I had some weighted chin-ups, good for the biceps as well as the lats. And then I moved into some dumbbell incline press, going lower on the reps here. And obviously you can have a little nice view there. I let her know that she's gonna be featured on a top YouTube channel and she said it was all right. So I kept going with it. I said if she wants, she could step down, but that was up to her. Then I went into some dumbbell incline rows, obviously very good for the back. You wanna make sure you're doing a good amount of pulling exercises compared to your pushing, so you can have a nice even balance of them. Sometimes, obviously, even depending on your posture, you wanna do more pulling exercises than you do pushing. If them shoulders are too rounded forwards, or you're sitting a lot, if you have pain in the upper back, obviously get checked out by a physio. Make sure you're doing your mobility exercises like I've talked about before. Make sure you're doing your warm-ups, and then you could even do double the sets on pulling that you do on pushing. Then I finished off with some dips to get a nice pump, and that was it. Home sweet home. So this is what post gym is looking like. Salmon, rice, one sweet potato, green beans, a little bit of hummus, and then I'll have a salad as well. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys and girls? I want to answer a question from the continuous Q&A. So this question is from Kevin. Thank you so much for asking this question. Hey Rick, love the video, man. Was just wondering, I'm 21 years old, currently playing with my club's B team, French 7th division. I'm really consistent and happy with my performances. I've got the chance to train with the A team 5th division semi-pro a couple times since the beginning of the season, but I'd like to train with them all the time. How do I approach this with my B team coach? I'm honestly doing everything right on the pitch and in training, but how do you think I should talk about my goals with my coach without being disrespectful about it? So Kevin, first of all, thank you so much for the question. I appreciate it, and thank you. I really appreciate your kind words on my vlogs and my content. Without your guys and girls' support, I wouldn't be where I'm at. So I say it all the time, I really, really appreciate you. So let's get into this. You're 21 years old, you're playing in the 7th league in France, you train sometimes with the 5th league team. So my question would be for you is, how do you feel in those 5th league trainings? Do you feel like you're at the level? Do you feel like you could possibly compete and get into a starting 11 role? Or do you feel like you're more of a bench player? Based on that answer, you could make your choice. At 21 years old, the most important thing for you is to play. Get game time in men's football. So your goal should be, in that 7th league, to be the best player for your team and be the best player on the pitch each and every time you step on the pitch. Then when you get proper results, you're constantly doing proper actions and you're performing consistently, then we can talk about the 5th league team. So if you are that top player, if you are playing excellent every game and you're one of the best players on the field, one of the best players on the team, then I think it would be very, very reasonable to go up to the coach and speak with him honestly. It's just that simple. Coaches are humans, and yeah, he probably wants you on his team because he wants to do well, he wants to win games, but you need to express your goals. Like you said in there, you need to express your goals. If your goal is to get up the ladder and you want to get as high as possible as a footballer and you want to develop yourself, tell the coach, my goal is to play at the highest level possible, and I think if I train consistently with the 5th league team, I believe my development will be much, much quicker and I can get to the next level faster. So maybe it starts out like that. You speak with him and you're honest with him, and obviously depending on his answer, depends on what happens. But also, show him when you're training with the 7th League team, show him when you're playing with the 7th League team in games how bad you want it, how good you are on the pitch, how hard of a worker you are, the extra stuff that you do off the pitch, how committed you are, how good of a person you are. You know, the football world is very, very small. So if you show him that you belong with that 5th League team, I guarantee he'll put you up there. So like I said, most important thing for you at 21 years old is to get minutes. Get game time in a real footballing environment. The second thing is, be honest with the coach. Be honest with him, tell him your goals, express your desire and your ambition to get to the next level. Third thing is show him with your actions. Yes, you can speak about your goals, but you have to show him with your actions. And then the fourth thing is, when you go up to play with that 5th League team, when you train with them, be the best player and the hardest worker in that training. And when it comes down to it, you can also speak to that coach in the 5th League, see where he sees you. If he sees you as a possible starter or in the 14, you know, coming off the bench maybe, you know, starting, whatever it takes. If he thinks that you could come off the bench and make an impact, I think it could be a good idea to take that chance. But obviously that's on you as well. You gotta feel how you feel within the team, how the guys treat you, how you feel, how comfortable you feel on the team, how you feel with the level, how you feel with your level, and how it compares to your individual level. And then you have to make that choice. I think if he says, yeah, you could come off the bench and make an impact for us, that's your chance. Come off that bench, you get your chance, you show him how good of a player you are, and then boom, you can get into the starting 11. So, simple answer, great question. Thank you so much for asking it. I will see you guys in the rest of the vlog. Let's go. So this is what dinner's looking like, ladies and gents. Some sweet potatoes, green beans, chicken, and some hummus, and some Kevin Hart. Bro, last words to the vlog before moving to France.
See you later, bro. May.
Yalla.
22. See each other in the US.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into the video. I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate all your support on every piece of content that I put out. Your attention really means the world to me. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Tell your teammates, your friends, your family about my channel. I'm really trying to grow this channel, trying to really get in depth with you. I want you to get to know me more, my training methods, my mentality, how I live day to day, how I like to enjoy life, but also mean business when I'm on the pitch and in the gym. That's what it's all about. You gotta try to achieve balance as hard as it is. Also, please drop your comment below. I really am enjoying this continuous Q&A. Thank you once again to my guy, Matt Sheldon. Drop your question below and I will be sure to answer it in the next vlog. Have a good rest of the day. Stay safe, stay healthy. Deuces.
I say the name?
Eric or Rick?
Eric or?
Eric.
Eric.